This is Real Estate Podcast. Are you ready? Here in Rwanda.
So today we're going to talk about real estate and the other stuffs. We have a special guest. So could you please tell us who you are, your name, and who are you when you're not closing property deals?
Yeah. So about who I am, I'm Kreti Izabayo, a real estate agent in Kigali. So I've been doing real estate for the last 6 years for now. So now, when I'm not closing deals, I'm church boy. So I have this church that I go to. I serve in the ministry, in some certain ministry there. So that's who I am.
Interesting. How did you first get into real estate in Kigali? What was it? Was it passion? Was it an accident? Or was it a little bit of both?
Interesting question. So real estate, I would call it like I was calling from God, because I was at this particular church that I said that I go to, where I used to meet with a lot of foreigners that used to raise the problem that they are looking for the houses. They used to raise some prayer requests that to get houses here in Rwanda is becoming very difficult for them. So then I was like, okay, since that time, because I was unemployed, then I was like, okay, let me try, let me start serving these people. Maybe they will appreciate my job so that they can give me some money or some tips. So I think that's how I step into real estate. I began just to help people. Yeah, like that. So, but recently I discovered that I was just born to do real estate, because that's where my passion belongs, through serving people. Yeah.
Okay, so people say real estate is hot in Rwanda. How is it? What's the scene? What's the real estate scene in Rwanda?
Actually, that's definitely true. So real estate, it's a booming sector here in Rwanda. So of course, Rwanda is in ways of development as a developing country. So when the country is becoming developed, so mostly there are certain sectors that are easy to grow, and you can even see it with your eyes, especially real estate, hospitality, and tourism. Those are developing, the highest developing sector here in Rwanda. So real estate in Rwanda, it's a booming sector where it's safe country, it's a clean country. Some people call it the Singapore of Africa. Some people, they use different name. So our own 1,000 hills, it's so
like 5 top neighborhoods that you feel like are the best for real estate in Kigali.
So when we're talking about the neighborhoods, first of all, like each neighborhood here in Kigali, it's the best neighborhood, because there is no certain neighborhood that you can call that they have this insecurity issue. So they all neighborhood are safe here in Kigali. So when talking about investing in real estate, it depends which purpose are you coming to invest into real estate here in Rwanda. So which kind of property that you want to do?
Maybe if it's residential or commercial.
Yes.
Like that.
Residential, of course.
Let's say for residential. What's the top 5?
So residential will say that the base is Kiovu, because of the natural trees are over there. When you live there, you just feel the life there. You are somewhere where there is life. So then I will tell you also Kimihurura. as second the best neighborhood here in Kigali. Then I also tackling on Nyarutarama. Then we go to Gachiriro. So Gachiriro also has unique neighborhood called Vision City. So it's the best estate that we have here in Rwanda. So and here in Kigali as well.
What's one myth about real estate that people say in Kigali?
So when we're talking about the myth or what the people talk about real estate here in Rwanda, I'll say, okay, some people, they say, okay, when you invest here in Rwanda, you don't still going to earn the same amount. It's gonna take some time to earn the money invested here in real estate.
Return on investment. It takes long to get return on investment.
Yes, but that's not true because most of properties you get return investment like almost 100%. It depends on which investment you are going to do. Either is commercial or residential, but mostly residential. It's a long-term investment that you need to accept. I think it's about 9 to 10 years. So then,
okay, if someone gave you 10 million to invest in property, what would you do with it? 10 million.
So 10 million, it's not small amount here in Rwanda. You can also invest them into real estate. So here are two different real estate property that you can invest at your 10 million. So you can go out there and
okay, I'll cut you short. I want you to make it a personal experience. I give you 10 million.
different.
Where are you going? Which area?
Definitely to me, if you give me that 10 million, I'll go to I'll invest them into Airbnb. So here in Rwanda, we have a high rate of tourism that comes here in Rwanda to visit our own beautiful country of 1,000 years here in Rwanda. So I would definitely take them to Airbnb. But you can also invest them in land where our land appreciates a high percentage of the amount they invest. So even some land in 1 year they can appreciate on 100%.
When you thought about doing a podcast, what made you think that you should start the podcast? What was the idea behind?
Man, the idea behind is too wrong. I just wanted to talk about the opportunities of investment are available here in Rwanda, and I also wanted to show the old people, either people thinking to invest here in Rwanda, either people who are here in Rwanda but they also have the dream of investing here in real estate. I just wanted to be sharing some tips for them to know before they invest here in Rwanda. Yeah.
So apart from Kigali, what's the other key locations that you can suggest for someone who wants to own property in Rwanda?
Yeah, I would definitely say also still to Rwandans, either Rwandans are there in diaspora that thought they will come to invest here in Rwanda, because the real estate here in Rwanda, it's a booming sector, so that they will not come and be like, okay, well, Rwanda is expensive, like that high. Then once they invest now, then tomorrow they will be able to get their own return easily.
So what's those locations? Like, apart from Kigali, what's other places that you would suggest someone to invest their money in? So
of course it depends, but rather the first option is Kigali, of course. Then I will also suggest that at the place where they are developing Kigali International Airport, which was former used to have the name called Bugesera International Airport. Now it's gonna be known as Kigali International Airport. So I've been told that Kigali Airport that is there currently is going to be changed the name called Kanombe International Airport, but not for everyone to come on that the same airport. So now I will also suggest people to go and invest in Nyamata, which is Bugesera. So it's a high developing location. So they still got the opportunity to invest in commercial properties. You still have the opportunity to invest in industrial properties, warehouses, stores, because if you have such a big international airport there, people are going to need somewhere they store their goods. So, and also the neighborhoods are developing so fast. And then also land is still affordable for men, especially young people here in Rwanda, so they can afford to buy the properties. Yeah.
If someone asks you, why should I use you as my agent?
Of course, as a Christian, I'm tending to be the loyalty realtor here in Rwanda. So first of all, when you are buying from me, that you are sure that the information that I'm giving you, they are really honest, like they are true information. So as I've been working into real estate, of course I also have some experience, and I have also some consultancy skills. I will not take you to go and buy property where I know that to get investment return will be hard for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
All right. Thank you for having me.